I was going to originally start working on a new airbox to replace the stock airbox because I have an aftermarket filter that I want to run. I've been running it before, but I had put it back to stock for a little bit. I ended up washing the filter and I got the filter oil spray. So I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to be replacing the current stock airbox with the cone filter. Let's get to it. Remove the bracket that goes with it because it's not necessary. Last time I just put these bolts back in where they came from so I don't lose them. And I ended up losing one anyway, so maybe it'll go a little tighter this time. Now that I removed the stock airbox, there's plenty of room for the cone filter. I have a lot of wiring right here that I want to cover and also just make look better, but mainly cover. What I'd like to do is kind of take this and extend it over and just come up like this. Now I'm just gonna coat the pleats of this. It's pretty well coated. And we'll wipe off the excess and let this sit for about 20 minutes. All right, while the filter's drying, I'm gonna go ahead and prep the rest of it. All right, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. That's good enough. Last time I built this shield. Used some gold reflective tape on it. It doesn't stick very well. I don't even know if it actually helps. But I used some of the mounting locations for things to hold this in place. One of them being the power steering reservoir bracket. All right. There it is. So this is gonna go something like that. This goes here. Gotta leave room for the intake air temp sensor. Something like that. It's pretty good. It's not coming off. Now we have to sneak this through here. Oh, take it back, that's not what I did. All right, so I'm pretty sure I did something like this. Like that. And this came back here. And this on. Just like that. Alright, something like that. Yeah, the whole purpose of this was to kind of mimic that racing beat style intake where it's just like the stock tubing because they say it's the best for performance. That's nice and tight. And I gotta put this back in. The intake air temp sensor just kind of pops in. I cut a small hole. I usually took the wiring underneath. It's just ready for a filter now. All right, to show a little close up, down there's where it's bolted in and in that spot. So it's pretty sturdy. It's kind of wedged in there. There's the intake air temp sensor. Everything else routes how it normally does. We're going to run 2 clamps. This one right here. it in. There it is. I did have a top to this that was made out of aluminum, but like I said earlier, I think I'm gonna go back with, I wanna come back and make a carbon piece that covers this and just kind of like flows into here. Not fully covering this because there's like a lot of cutouts and stuff. I don't know, it's just a clearance issue. So I'll probably have it run along here, run like that, come like this, run along here, and go to kind of go right into this, and this will go straight back. Just kind of mold it right over that. But for now, that's it. Let's check if the hood closes. Yep. So the hood closes and you can see it right here. You can see the pipe, you can see the filter. I'm actually gonna cover this because we do have some rain today. It ended up sprinkling today, so that's the end of today's video.